The warmth of her touch still lingered on my skin like a gentle summer breeze. I couldn't help but smile as I recalled the way she'd held my hand, her fingers intertwining with mine like the tender shoots of a new vine. It had been 3 years since Emma's passing. 3 long, arduous years of grieving, of feeling lost and alone in this vast, uncaring world. But then, one fateful evening, I stumbled upon the local art studio's wine and painting night. The promise of creativity, camaraderie, and maybe, just maybe, a chance to rekindle the embers of love drew me in. As I mixed my colors, struggled with my brushstrokes, and laughed at the absurdity of it all, I noticed her, the vibrant, charming woman who'd captured everyone's attention. Her name was Sophia, and she painted with an abandon that left me breathless. Her eyes sparkled like diamonds in the dim light, and her laughter was a symphony of joy. I must have stared for too long because Sophia caught my gaze and smiled knowingly. "You're new here, aren't you?" she asked, her voice husky and inviting. As we chatted, I found myself opening up to her, sharing stories about Emma, about our life together, and about the pain of losing her. Sophia listened with empathy and understanding, her eyes never leaving mine, and for the first time in what felt like an eternity, I felt seen. The following weeks became a blur of art classes, wine nights, and strolls through the nearby park. Sophia and I would talk for hours about everything and nothing, our connection growing stronger with each passing day. It was as if we'd known each other for years, not just months. One evening, as we sat on a bench watching the sunset behind the trees, Sophia took my hand once more. This time, her touch sent shivers down my spine. I looked into those sparkling eyes and knew that I was ready to take a chance, to love again, to live again. "Sophia," I whispered, my voice trembling with emotion, "I think I might be falling for you." Her smile lit up the night like a work of art. "I've been waiting for this moment, Jack. I'm already halfway there myself." As we leaned in, our lips meeting in a tender, sweet kiss, I felt Emma's presence whispering words of blessing and encouragement. It was as if she'd given us her seal of approval, allowing us to embark on this new journey together. In that instant, I knew that Sophia was more than just a second chance at love. She was the beginning of a beautiful, vibrant new chapter in my life. And as we stood there, wrapped in each other's arms, I realized that sometimes it takes losing someone to find the courage to love again. The days that followed were filled with a newfound sense of purpose and joy. Sophia and I became inseparable, our lives intertwining like the colors on our canvases. We spent countless hours painting together, each stroke of the brush a testament to our growing bond. Our laughter echoed through the studio, a melody that seemed to breathe life back into my once weary soul. One rainy afternoon, as we sat by the window watching droplets race down the glass, Sophia turned to me with a mischievous glint in her eye. "Jack," she began, her voice soft yet filled with excitement, "how would you feel about taking a trip? Just the two of us?" I raised an eyebrow, intrigued by her sudden proposal. "A trip? Where to?" She grinned, pulling out a worn map from her bag and spreading it across the table. "There's this little town by the coast I've always wanted to visit. It's known for its breathtaking sunsets and charming art galleries. I thought it might be the perfect place for us to escape for a while, to create new memories together." The idea of exploring new horizons with Sophia was irresistible. I nodded eagerly, feeling a surge of anticipation. "Let's do it." Within days, we packed our bags and set off on our adventure. The drive was filled with animated conversations and shared dreams, our excitement palpable as we neared our destination. The coastal town was everything Sophia had described and more. Quaint cobblestone streets lined with vibrant flowers, cozy cafes exuding warmth and charm, and an endless expanse of ocean that seemed to stretch into eternity. We spent our days wandering through art galleries, marveling at the talent on display and finding inspiration in every corner. In the evenings, we'd sit on the beach watching the sun dip below the horizon, its golden rays casting a magical glow over everything. One evening, as we strolled along the shoreline hand in hand, Sophia suddenly stopped and turned to face me. Her eyes sparkled with an intensity that took my breath away. "Jack," she said softly, her voice trembling slightly with emotion, "I've been thinking about us, about what we've found together." She paused for a moment before continuing. "I know it's only been a few months since we met, but being with you feels like coming home." My heart swelled at her words. They mirrored my own feelings perfectly. I reached out and cupped her face gently in my hands. "Sophia," I whispered tenderly as tears welled up in both our eyes, "you have brought light back into my life when I thought there was none left." We stood there under moonlit skies, wrapped tightly around each other, knowing this love was something special, something worth cherishing forevermore. As weeks turned into months, then years passed by swiftly, yet beautifully entwined within one another's embrace, creating masterpieces not just upon canvases but within hearts too, painting stories full vibrant hues depicting love found anew amidst loss, endured bravely so true. And thus began their journey together. Two souls united by fate's gentle hand, discovering beauty anew every single day, while cherishing moments shared deeply rooted within love's tender embrace forevermore.